Hey everyone, today we about to hop onto the fun train of kings. Kings back then, they were super important for running things. Unlike today's kings and queens, these guys had a mix of political and religious jobs and stuff. First off, kings were like the bosses of ancient Israel. They kept the peace by making sure everyone followed the rules. They also led the armies during wars to protect the kingdom and stuff. And what else? Interesting fact about them were they weren't just political leaders and stuff. They had a big role in religion too. They were supposed to follow the rules set by God and make sure everyone else did too. They often talked to religious leaders and prophets for advice and stuff. And kings had to be good with money, you know what I'm saying? Making sure the kingdom's economy stayed healthy. If the king was smart about it, the whole place would thrive and stuff. But the real question, I wonder is why were these kings so crucial? Well, imagine ancient Israel as a bunch of separate groups. A good king can bring them all together by creating a strong and united country. King David, for example, he was an example of that. Having a strong and fair king also meant a stable and prosperous time for the people. When the king did a good job, the kingdom grew economically and culturally. But, to wrap things up, kings in ancient Israel had a lot on their plate. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of workload. They had a lot of stuff to do, so they did everything from keeping the peace to making sure everyone followed the rules and stuff. Their leadership roles could shape the destiny of the whole kingdom. We all know this from looking at the old biblical texts and writings of historians like in the book of Deuteronomy in the Bible. It says that if someone becomes a king in Israel, they shouldn't get too rich or have too much horses and stuff. The most important thing is that they must always follow God's rule. They're told to write down God's law and read them every day to really understand and follow them. Being humble is a big deal for kings. They're reminded not to act like they're better than other people. The idea is that the king's leadership should always remind everyone to stay devoted to God and stick to the point of rules and the law. So it's like the Bible wants kings to be honest and humble and really serious about following God's rule.